Yo, what's goody? What's popping? What's shaking? What's rocking? What's banging? Uh, Shout out to everybody. I said, let me go live real quick. I'm trying to find this um what you call it? This song. Hold on a second. Matter of fact, let me get a mic check real quick. You know how I go. Hold on. Oh, hold up a second. There we go. No. Home. Sean Little, what it do? Let me see how I'm sounding. Let me see how I'm sounding. All right, I'm okay. Let me see how I'm sounding. All right, my bad. Yo, what up, Cuba? How's everybody doing? I just came on real quick. Let me adjust my air conditioner. Loud and clear, right? That's what's up. I seen you the other day, Cuba. You was in the Bronx doing your thing. Shout to my man Cuba and all that. You could drop your link too, Cuba. You heard? Go right ahead. It's love here, B. Yeah, you know what I named the live Love You Down, because I was just watching that video. Remember that old song from Ready for the World? What's up, Bubbles? Let me love you down. Yeah. Yo, the nigga had a wild Jerry curl. Nigga had the crazy Jerry curl, you heard? Now, you know what though, Cuba? I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's why I don't get involved with the bullshit, right? Look, I learned early on because, you know, early on not when I first started, but you know, my first I say 2 or 3 years of YouTube, I would be into it with people. Not a lot of people, you know, compared to other people, you know, I only got into it with 1 or 2 people. But from going through that, I taught myself, I stay out the bullshit. You feel me? What's up, David? Yeah, and another thing too, right? If I can, I'll try to smooth it out especially with people that I like, you know, because, you know, there's people on here that I just, you know, I exist with, and then there's people that I respect and I like, you know. So if you're the person that I like, you know, I try to do my best to try to smooth it out. But YouTube is mixy, not just what they call the dirty sector or this, you know, the sectors that I be in, because not every sector I be in is considered what they call the dirty sector. You got this sector, that sector. You feel me? What's up, our society? Good to see you, bro. Shout to all the ladies, man, the beautiful ladies. You know, thank you for being the queens of the universe and for bearing our children, and the ones that, you know, carry yourselves in a queenly fashion. Shout to you. You dig what I'm saying? 2 weeks later, they back at it. Yeah. Then the niggas back at it, or they beefing with somebody, and then they cool with them, and they mad because you cool with them still. Like all types of goofy shit. That's why I don't. You know what I'm saying? I just stay the fuck out of it. And another thing too, like I'm an old man. I ain't supposed to be on here fucking arguing with people, beefing. Talking about, yeah, I'm gonna run down on you when I get up with you. And first of all, if you really understand what that shit is about, you definitely ain't supposed to be on YouTube grandstanding or talking about what you're gonna do to somebody. Especially if you really, once it hits the TV and the airwaves, it's a wrap. That shit it's a dub. Like you might as well just fucking go to the precinct and bring a set of handcuffs with you, because in this day and age, niggas, there's too many cameras. People are gonna tell on you. It's just too much. You know, you can't get away with nothing. You cannot get away with anything anymore. You cannot hurt somebody and get away with it, kill somebody. You can't steal. It's a wrap. You cannot do none of that shit no more. Straight like that. What's up, yo? What up? What up, Giza? Good to see you. Yeah, Q was my boy, man. Q was good people, man. He always been respectful to me. You dig what I'm saying? I never had an issue with him, which is a testament to show you that, you know, it's not hard to get along with people. Feel me? But YouTube, there's a lot of fuckery on YouTube. I'm gonna keep it a stack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's over. Our society, like it's a dub, man. You know what I'm saying? If you to really be out there in the street, right? To be playing the games that the streets offer you, that's for the young boys. And even that, right? New York is not a city, right? I can't speak for the rest of the state because I know there's other parts of New York where niggas is still outside going hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? But that's not New York City. In New York City, niggas ain't out on the fucking corner going hand in hand no more with 20 dope stamps on the block and niggas screaming out the different stamps and selling crack 100 miles an hour and all that other shit, fentanyl. And it's a wrap. You can't do that. You're gonna get knocked immediately. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. There's still drugs out there. There's always gonna be drugs. There's no ways around that. Like when I lived in Brownsville, like niggas is still out there going hand in hand and shit, but they just do it on the low. You feel me? Nigga might post up in a car, you know what I'm saying? Have niggas come to the car and get some served there. They might have another nigga around the corner posted up on a stoop, you know, like on with some shade. You feel me? What up, Money 420? Don't worry about it. Salute. Yeah, but yo, Philly is popping though. One thing, because in Philly, in Kensington, like, and even Kensington, they starting to put the full court press on Kensington too, because that park, they starting to clean it up slowly but surely. They starting to clean up the drugs slowly but surely because they're gonna take all that property because it's at such a low rate, right? That's what happens. That's what they do. They redline a community, right? Redlining means you force poverty in that section. It's forced poverty. They don't make it easy for those people from that section to move out. They don't allow people from that section to move into other neighborhoods as easier. They don't get bank loans as easier. You feel me? So they redline the communities and the property is wild cheap. And what happens is they buy it all up and kick people the fuck out. That's what they do. Yo, what up, Henny? Yeah, the problem just gets put, and what'll happen, yo, don't worry about it. What'll happen, right? Let me give y'all wrenches because, you know, they fucking, if I don't give niggas wrenches, motherfuckers start blocking people and, yeah, let me hit you, don't worry about it. Okay, you Gucci, you suited and booted. Who else don't got one? Everybody else got one. I give everybody one so they don't get kicked the fuck out. Yo, what up, James, man? Good to see you, bro. My guy. God bless everybody. I love you. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. I'm thankful to still be here. You know, running with the people. Shout to everybody in the chat. If I didn't shout you out, I love you. Pardon me. But back to what I was saying is they did it with New York, right? Look at New York. It used to be a crazy jungle. It was a slum. All the ghettos was burnt down to the ground. There was abandoned buildings everywhere, burnt down fucking everything. Something like 80% of all the property in Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Manhattan have been burnt to the ground. I think in Brooklyn and the Bronx, it was like 80% of every fucking building had been burnt to the ground. 80%. Manhattan, it might have been 60% because, you know, you have Manhattan, the middle of Manhattan stood tall. Feel me? But the Lower East Side and from Harlem, Washington Heights, all that shit got burned down to the ground too. And the Bronx, everybody knows about the Bronx and how fucked up it was, right? What they did was, that brought the property all the way down. They used to sell you a house for $1. You could, like an abandoned building, let's say the building was still fixable. You could put $1 down and you fixed it up and it was yours. So if you were smart enough to invest back then, you're rich now. There's people that did that in New York. You feel me? Oh, the Bronx was off the hook. Brooklyn, the Bronx. Listen, man, I could write a book. I'm telling you the crazy shit I seen in Brooklyn and in New York City. People don't realize, man, that all that, it ain't just things didn't get bad just when the fentanyl came or when Bloods and Crips came or Latin Kings came. Nah, this shit was always fucked up. New York always was crazy. Shout to my King niggas and my Bloods and my Crips and my GDs, you hear me? But this is what the government does. It redlines. All right, I love you, Giza. Good to see you. All right. God bless you and your family. Manhattan, let me give you a wrench. You heard? Before you get your beak blown off. It's Mixie over here. Good to see you though. You heard? Money making Manhattan in the building. But that's what they do. The government forces people to live in the ghetto. They make it hard for them to move out. Not that you can't move out, but another family that doesn't come from the ghetto and might not be Puerto Rican or black, and I'm talking about New York City, I ain't talking about nowhere else, right? For right now, because I represent New York City. I lived in Brooklyn my whole life. They won't get a loan to buy a house in a nicer neighborhood. They won't get a loan to start up a business. They won't get, if they try to move out, it'll be harder for them to get a place outside of the ghetto. And that's what they do. And then when the property value is so low that they can buy everything up for dirt cheap, they buy it up. And look at New York right now. People used to not want to come to New York. You heard? People used to be scared to come to New York, straight like that. Especially Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Manhattan, or excuse me, the Lower East Side and Harlem and Washington Heights part of Manhattan. You feel me? Like the city always been popping. The city always been, you know what I'm saying? Like the center of entertainment and that type of thing. You heard? Word to King YouTube. You heard? So, but word to my do-rag, you heard? Yo, Big Quan in the building, you heard? Quan love, you heard? Quan love for everybody. But anyway, that's what they do. The government knows what it's doing. It's been in business for so long for a reason. You dig what I'm saying? Like they're good at what they do. They're good at brainwashing people. They're good at fucking taking all the money for themselves. They're good at incarcerating poor people and fucking abusing and enslaving poor people. Like that's what they do. And that's why I don't get, first of all, look, I got demonetized, right? Because I used to speak about the government and Trump and vaccinations and shit that, that we should be talking about. But I decided I'm not going to try and remonetize nothing because I don't give a fuck. I don't want my speech censored. So if I gotta not make money off of YouTube to be able to speak freely and talk to my people and tell them the truth, fuck it, so be it. Straight up. Money never was the basis of my life ever. Money never supersedes the love I have for the people in the world. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't move like that. Straight like that. I've never been like that. I've always been sturdy. You heard? Gangster, I've always been a real nigga. You heard? That's a whole fact. That's a super fact. Snapple fact. You heard? Factory. Gangster, you heard? I'm official. I've been like that. I ain't never been a fake dude or somebody that lets money blind his thought process. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't make moves based off of money. I make moves based off of, is it the right thing to do? Would God do it? You heard? Gangster, like official. I'm official tissue. I've never been a sucker, you heard? That's why I don't fuck with a lot of people. And not that I'm better than anybody, you heard? It's just that if you move off of money, or if you're somebody that I don't think has values and principles and morality, I won't put myself around you. Straight up. You dig? And I'm gonna die like that. I don't give a fuck about money. Straight up. Money is not money, because money's just a piece of paper. Money is just something that is made by human beings. It's not natural. It don't grow on a fucking tree. I know people say shit like that, like money grows on, but that's bullshit. Fruits grow out the ground and on trees. You dig what I'm saying? Pears and oranges, like that's, God gave us that. God gave us water and the earth and the power of love and intellect and the decision, the power to know right from wrong. You feel me? Like that's what really matters at the end of the day. You can't take none of that shit with you. Money don't mean shit to me. If I got it in my pocket and you need it, I give it. You dig what I'm saying? You know, if I got food and you hungry, I feed you. You know what I'm saying? Like I share anything with people. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care if it's Gucci fucking this or Louis Vuitton that, or I don't care about none of that shit. And I had ran through all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, go on to my YouTube channel. You're gonna see videos of me with all types of Gucci shit on, Louis Vuitton, fucking Balenciaga, Cavalli, anything, or any of the latest fashions that was popping. Fucking when True Religion was popping, I had like 15, 20 pairs of True Religions. The Robin jeans was popping, I had like a bunch of them shits. Like that don't mean nothing to me. If I got it, I share it. I gave everything away that I've ever owned. I didn't sell nothing. Feel me? Paper is made from trees. That's a fact. I feel you. You know what I mean, though. Like, you know, we created a money system. Like, it's not a natural thing. It doesn't. It's not. We don't need it to survive. Is what I'm saying. In the system of capital, yeah, you do need it. You know what I'm saying? But listen to this, right? What if tomorrow they said that money is not worth any value anymore? Toilet tissue is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if they did that? Niggas be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will be fucked up. Oh, Cuba said I'm wrong. Okay. One thing about me though, I'm open-minded though. So when people disagree with me, I don't shut them down. I let people talk because you can learn something. But like I said, in a capitalist system, you need money. You're gonna need that shit to survive. You know what I'm saying? If you want to exist in a capitalist society, you dig what I'm saying? But look what they doing now. They starting to do all that cryptocurrency and fucking all this other type of shit. You know, we live in a crazy world, and money is supposed to be backed by gold and silver and all that shit. That's really what it is. And another thing too. No, treason. I used to make money. What are they? What is paper made out of? They do want to get rid of paper currencies. Yo, fuck with my man Our Society, man. If you need beats, his shit is fire. You heard? He got some heat. Fire. So, but like I was saying, what if they, God forbid, right? Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to live in a world where they don't have paper money, because that means they can. It's about totalitarianism. It's about being able to control your finances. You dig what I'm saying? You already know our society. And I don't want to live in a world like that. I don't want to live in a perfect world. I don't want to live in a world where somebody that I never even met can control everything. It's bad enough that they got a lot of control as is. You know, they don't need no more fucking control. Look at the world we live in. Look at the world we live in. Oh, it's linen and cotton? All right. But cotton, all right, so cool. But it's made out of something. It's made out of cotton, and then like it's strong. I know the fibers in a fucking in money is strong. You know, you can't just rip it apart. That shit is really strong. You feel me? But thank you for the information too, Cuba. So, but dig it though, right? I'm gonna tell you something. This is why I don't fuck with the government and with these stuck up fucking elitist pieces of shit, right? I'm gonna tell you something, right? Why would I want to fuck with somebody or follow or care or love someone that don't even want to be around me? Think about that for a second. Most of these people in the government, you can't even get within 150 feet of them without getting your brains blown out. You never see them in the hood. They never come to the ghetto. Why? Because they don't give a fuck about you. And if you still are brainwashed into thinking that these people that don't even want to be around you, yeah, food, resources, shit like that. Yes, absolutely. People will, absolutely. I agree. You see how listen, you see how you come to my channel and you don't got to worry about a fucking racist dickhead like Harry screaming on the fucking panel or fucking dickhead queen, all drunk, pissy, with a mad loud. Them two niggas got the loudest microphones in the fucking universe. Like gangster, these niggas got the motherfucking megawatt fucking indestructible fucking adamantium steel 150,000 watt fucking nightclub fucking speakers. You heard? Yo, Mikey, good to see you, Mikey, man. God bless you, bro. I love you. That's my motherfucking road dog right there. You heard? Subscribe to my man, Mikey B. He's another one who got a good channel that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, his shit is official tissue. That's another nigga that's a good money that he's not motivated by money or by underhanded deviant dirty rotten scoundrel shit. You heard? A man doesn't let anything compromise his morality and his principles and his principality, right? And I'd rather be fucking broke and assed out with nothing than be a sucker and a slave to somebody just because they have more than I do. Straight like that. You know, you could never supersede what God has. The power of God is unbeatable. You dig? And I believe firmly in God. I'm not saying God is like a old wizard like Gandalf with a staff and you know what I'm saying? Whatever you believe God to be, I'm good with that too. You know what I'm saying? I believe in love, the power of love and God and unity, and that'll get you further every time. You know what I'm saying? If they were to tell me right now, like I've been going through some shit in my life. Like I don't speak my personal life, but in the last year, I went through some shit, right? We're gonna leave that right there, right? If they were to tell me right now, I'll give you $1 billion, right? But you got to turn on the people in this chat. You got to betray the people you love. The people you got to turn on Mikey B and our society. I said, go fuck yourself. And I would feel great about it. I'll feel great about it. Real GT, what up? No doubt. Thank you, bro. Likewise. Like that's, I made that decision a long time ago, man. I always had that in me. You can't teach that to people. You can't teach being a genuine person to people. It does it. It's not possible. They gotta have that in them. But you know, like I was saying, why would I go and profess my loyalty and my fucking everything? Because these people follow the government like it's a cult. It's like a cult. It is a cult, right? And like I said, these people don't even want to be around you. You never see them in the ghetto. They don't come to the fucking hood for nothing unless they need a vote or they need a something. You dig what I'm saying? And fuck that. I'm on Quinn timing. You heard? I'm never gonna change. I'm gonna die like that. I'm gonna die a real nigga. Fuck that. No doubt, Cuba. Yo, what up, Nick? It's my boy right there. Yo, Nick, man. I thought you said you was gonna get me a hungry hippo for my birthday this year. Yo, you're not gonna wish me happy birthday? But yeah, man, like fuck the government. I'm never gonna follow them, and that's not to say there aren't good people in the government. I really like this mayor, the mayor that we got now. Thank you, money making. I like the new mayor that we got. He seems like he got some goodness to him. You know, you got to always be careful because you know they're politicians at the end of the day. But you know, out of the politicians that I've seen in the later years that have come, Ron Paul was a good dude. I liked Ron Paul. I really did. Obama was my guy. You know, he played basketball. He got a Caesar. He fucked with the rappers. Yo, what up, Breezy? How you doing, man? God bless you. It's my guy, Nick. Nick in the building. Y'all can drop your links, you heard? You can drop your links. Don't be shy. Shout out to everybody, man. I just came on to talk a little shit real quick. You dig what I'm saying? Rest in peace to my guy Braun. Rest in peace to my guy True LES. Rest in peace to everybody that we've lost on YouTube. You know, it's been a lot of people, man. You know, rest in peace to my little brother Nene. Rest in peace to my son Rich that passed away. Rest in peace to my nigga G from Star Street. I love you, bro. You know, give thanks, people. Give thanks for your life. Be thankful for what you got. Shout out to heaven, man. Shout out to heaven and her children. Y'all are always in my prayers. You know, I love y'all. You dig what I'm saying? Nah, he didn't. And let me tell you something, right? One thing about look, I don't fuck with Trump, right? I'm gonna tell you why, right? I don't give a fuck about that the government shit and all that other shit. I don't care about none of that, right? But when innocent people are being killed under your watch and you co-signing that shit, it's a wrap. You know, a lady was killed with that ICE shit, and then the other dude in Minnesota was killed. You know what I'm saying? And these are people being slaughtered. So I'm not a type of person that walks in the middle of the street. If I don't agree with something, I'm gonna say it. You know, and that's not for me to be I don't judge my friends and the people that I love and socialize with on their political beliefs. I never do that. I don't judge you. I don't try to change your mind as to who you fuck with politically. I don't fuck with the government, period. Period. You dig what I'm saying? You know, they starting the wars and all this shit. I would speak out against any government official that is a warmonger, a hate monger, you know, any of the above. You dig what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't fuck with the government, period. Period. Shout to my son K-Bar, Keyway, Big Shane, Little Shane, Nath Bone, Zico Lope, who else? Squally, All my Cali people, man, I love y'all. You heard? Kiwi, I love you, little bro. You heard? Quinn Lopez gets love from all over. I fuck with everybody. Straight up. That's right. People from everywhere. Everywhere. From the Bronx to motherfucking California, to Texas, to Washington, to fucking everywhere, you heard? Everywhere. The whole world. You know the type of timing I'm on. 6 times 10 with an S on it, you already know. Shout out to all my Santana block niggas, you heard? Like, that's how we do over here, man. I fuck with the real official tissue, the real deal, you heard? Gangster, nigga, like, that's how we moving over here. Straight like that. Them ways, nigga, you heard? Shout out to all Squally, fucking, those are all my niggas, man. I love them niggas, man. That's my Cali team, you heard? Shout out to Deuce. He from Cali, too. Shout out to all my Cali people. No doubt. Shout out to all my Spanish people, B. I love you. Listen, man, I never judge nobody on their ethnicity. Ever. Never. Yo, Native, what up, boy? Good to see you, bro. I hope all is well with you. And your family, man. God bless everybody. Like I said, that's why my thing is I don't fuck with no government. You know what I'm saying? But if you choose, anybody that chooses to fuck with the government, I mind my business. That's their personal beliefs. Your religion is your personal belief. Who your wife is your personal issue. Like those are personal things. I don't judge people. You feel me? You got to be open-minded in this world. You know, we don't live in a perfect world, and people are not always going to agree, but we have to or should get along. It's okay to disagree, but we should respect each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man. Salo, I forgot my man Salo too. My Hoover niggas, you heard? Shout out to my Hoover niggas, you dig? I fuck with everybody. Blood, Crip, King, Hoover, Nieta, Trinitario, anybody, Muslim, 5%er, Jamaican, motherfucking Jafakan, Jahaitian, Chinese, Japanese, motherfucking Philippine. I don't care, man. If you a real nigga, I'ma fuck with you. That's how I'm giving it up, B. You heard? Gangster, nigga. Like, that's how we move over here. I love my people. Nothing can come between that. I'll be watching these shows, right? Like, you know, Cali is a really, like, the California penal system is very segregated. And I never been locked up in Cali, but from watching documentaries and speaking to people and all that shit. And, you know, I could never be like that. Feel me? I don't give a fuck where I land. I'm not saying I'm gonna run through and take over shit, but anywhere I go, man, any man that respects me, I'm gonna respect them back. Big Uncle Ralph, Big Bushwick in the building. You already know what it is. Shout to Bushwick. Shout to all my Bushwick legends. Shout to all my niggas that I ran with in Bushwick, that I grew up with, that I love to death. Rest in peace to my nigga Show. That was my heart. That's Mike Geyser. Rest in peace to my son Plex from the light side. Rest in peace to my nigga Nye from Hancock. Rest in peace to Zinc. Rest in peace to, you know, all the rest in peace Boopy. These is all legends from Bushwick, straight up. If you was on the scene, you know what it is. And I knew all of these niggas too. Rest in peace to Abdul from the light side, from Troutman side over there. Rest in peace to Lenny from that side too. Straight up. Rest in peace to Puerto Rican Sammy from that side. Like I came up with a lot of real gangsters, man. Rest in peace Marco Polo, you already know. You know that. What's up, Bobby? Quan is in the building. You already know. This is Big Quan, G-Dub Quan in the building. You already know, man. Yeah, rest in peace to the bros, you heard? Straight like that. Shout to my nigga Dominican Tito, man. The nigga Dominican Tito was busting his gun crazy in Bushwick. Feel me? He's in a wheelchair now. He's out there in like Ward's Island or one of them places, you know, like a place where they help niggas that's in wheelchairs and shit. But yeah, man, I was running around with a lot of gangsters, you heard? And I'm thankful to be here. I really am, man. I'm one of the last surviving of the Mohicans. A lot of my niggas is dead, man. Rest in peace, Money Balls. I love you. Rest in peace to my father, John Lowe. You heard? Let me see if I can get this picture real quick. I'm gonna show y'all a picture real quick. This shit is off the hook. Y'all wanna see some shit? First of all, let me start it like this. Okay, there goes the picture right there. All right, look. Look at this flick of me and my father. That's my father, you heard? Shout to Thurston Howell from Brownsville. He's from Brownsville. Picture's crazy, right? I'm trying to get the picture of my man Show. There's a lot of pictures up on. This is me when I was a little kid in Bed-Stuy. Look, you can see it says Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Word, rest in peace to my father. He was a G. Straight up. I'm trying to see if I can find oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Sock check. Let me see something. Come on, man. This nigga's shit is acting up. Let me see something. Say, here we go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna show y'all. There we go. Check out this flick right here. My man Show, rest in peace. This was used to be on the corner of Jefferson and Knickerbocker and Bushwick, you heard? That's my man Show right there. They killed him on that block that this is on, the corner. Shout to my man Joey right there. And shout to Little Heck right there. You heard? That's his son. Love you, Show. You heard? Rest in peace. That's a legend right there. You heard? Fucking legend. God willing, I want to get that tattoo. I want to get that tattoo. You heard? It's love, baby. I come here to spread love and to rock with my people and to let you know that I love y'all and that it's going to be all right. You heard? You dig what I'm saying? Like, don't never give up. I don't care how fucked up shit gets. You dig? If ain't nobody tell you that I love you today, G-Dub Quinn it will tell you that. You heard? I love you. You heard? Quinn love you. God loves you. Feel me? Like, for real, nigga. God is great. No doubt, James. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. You know, I love to show flicks and spread love and joy. You heard? Straight like that. It's a pleasure. It's my pleasure to come on here and rock with the people. Always has and always will be. You heard? God is great. Don't ever forget that. He's unbeatable. He's the champ. You heard? God is the champ. Oh shit! Look at this nigga Deuce. Look at this motherfucker Deuce. Got a lot of balls. Look at old head Deuce, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't want to put the lady on. Oh, that's not a lady. That's his Philippine man boy servant. You heard? Deuce, you motherfucking this nigga. Old head Deuce is crazy, B. That's right. Hard times don't last forever. That's Deuce's Filipino man boy lady servant. You heard? Shout to Mario Machete too. You heard? Another Bushwick legend. My guy. I will always be loyal to him and shout to my man. I don't want to put him on the thing, man. He lost his legs in a fucking motorcycle accident. He's in a wheelchair. But shout to my man. You heard? You know? If you see this, you know who you are. Love you, bro. God is great, man. You got to be thankful for everything you got, for your legs, your arms. Feel me? You know? God, you know, you got people that don't got their legs. Look at my man, yo. Shout to my man Preem, man, and his mother Cynthia. I love y'all. Rest in peace, Sin. You're the best. That's my queen Cynthia right there. Style legend, you heard? My son Preem. Oh shit, look at my son Unique, man. Pictures of the shit, you heard? Pictures are the shit. Support my man Trust Mullah too. Like I like his style. He's doing his thing. Thank you all of y'all for coming and spending some time with me today. I'm gonna try and get on more often. You dig? God is great. I'm thankful to him for the life that he's given me. So many of my people passing away that are not here. My son Muff, man. I try to stay off of Facebook though, man, because it makes me sad, you know? It makes me sad. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, Deuce is my guy, man. Deuce is official tissue. That's a whole fact. That's my guy, you know. See, I know he rubs people the wrong way sometimes, but he's a great person. He got a great heart. He's very intelligent. You know, he survived being homeless in the streets and being in jail and fucking schizophrenia and all types of shit. What up, Mario? That's right, you still alive, God damn it. Thank God. Go my son Mario. Speaking of homeless and jail. My nigga Mario. Yo, shout to your brother, man. When you speak to your brother, tell him I sent my love, you heard? It's my dude right there. Speaking of fucking hard times in Brooklyn and Bushwick and all that. Shout to Sunset Park. I don't know if my man Henny's still in here. He's from Sunset. I knew a few good dudes out of Sunset. I was on the island with a kid named Choco from Sunset. I know you was, nigga. You definitely was out there. That's a fact. Oh, there go Henny. And PR Day Parade, that's a fact. Sade in the building, that's the homie Sade, you know, so you know my man Mario? That's my guy, man. It's my dude. When I started my YouTube journey, he was there. He definitely been around from day one. Definitely a day one. Day one, straight up. Shout out to all my day ones too. Choco Flan. Choco Flan. Yo, Mario is crazy, bro. Yup, Choco Flan. Shout out to Choco Flan. my good man Choco Flan, that's my guy. I love to sniff him. Choco Flan. Let me give my son Mario the rinse too. Have you scratching it? Not, that's a fact. I was on an island with a kid named Trouble too from Sunset. I heard they killed him. Hold on a second. Close my window. Scratching it, not. Yeah, man. Shout out to all my people from Brooklyn, man. I love Brooklyn. Like I said, Brooklyn is definitely gentrified. It's not how it used to be. There's of course there's always gonna be violence and drugs and gangs and all that shit, prostitutes, but they clean New York up a lot. There used to be about fucking 10 strolls in New York. I could count them off for you. There was one in Bushwick by Flushing. That was probably the most dirtiest, grimiest whole stroll ever. Like all of them bitches were strung out. Shout to the girls out there though selling they stuff, because I used to fuck with a lot of them. I love them. I have a lot of respect for them. I don't judge nobody. But that shit was just all like dope fiend chicks that was real fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because, you know, they used to have other strolls in New York where they would have chicks that were like, look like 2 Live Crew dancers. You feel me? In the city, on the west side, them chicks used to be diesel. Even some in like Hunts Point, you had some big diesel chicks. You wasn't seeing none of that in Bushwick, nigga. Like, in Bushwick, you was in trouble. Oh, he died, right? Trouble, yeah. That was my man. Rest in peace. He definitely was about it. I gotta give him that. He definitely was about his business. He was on the island, you know, doing his thing, selling dope and shit. You know what I'm saying? He used to run with a kid named L, Puerto Rican kid named L. He had a big slash on his throat. Shout to L from Puerto Rican L that was with me on the island in the 3 building. That was his partner. They even looked like each other a little bit. L was strong like a motherfucker. He used to be working out on the doing pull-ups, you know, like on the tier, hanging off the side of the tier, doing pull-ups and shit. Little Rock, no doubt. Checho, Kensington. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, shout to Kensington, man. Like I said, I got a video on YouTube of going where we went out to Kensington. We bought a whole bunch of food out there, medical supplies and shit. Shout out to my man Tommy D. He used to be in Kensington every day helping those people. Feel me? Shout out to anybody that's, you know, out there, cares about people, trying to help people. Little Rock from Sunset. Okay. Yeah, see, the nigga L, he wasn't from Sunset. He was just on the island with him. That was his road dog on the island, though. L was from East New York, and he was living in Brevoort projects and shit. He used to tell me. Shout out to L, man, wherever he's at. I hope he's still alive, man. These are niggas that was out there. You heard? Like robbing niggas and fucking. Like L was, like I said, they tried to kill L. He got a big slash on his throat. You know, a lot of times you see a nigga, he got a cut, it'll be on his face. They might get him on the back of the neck or something, but this nigga had it on his throat. They try to kill him. Mailman. Shout to the mailman, man. Shout to the mailmen's and women's of the world that get us our mail and do it with honor and pride. And make sure that that welfare check is in the mailbox. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, yo, I'm gonna get up out of here anyway, man. Yo, Mario, to everybody, Mario, Sean Little, everybody that came through, I love y'all. Henny, Uncle Ralph, man, it's been a pleasure. I love y'all. I'll be on live a lot more now because I'm situated. Bobby, everybody, Bubbles, everybody, James, Nick, don't worry about it. Everybody, I love y'all. You heard? Thank y'all for coming through. And I like to go live to give y'all a Cuba, my man Cuba. I like to give people a place to come chill that you don't got to worry about all that fucking goofiness. People screaming wild loud on the panel. You can't even hear nothing. Your ear be hurting. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could come through and chill with me. You heard? I love y'all. Be good.